Now we're by the signpost marking the single-track trail that leads into Paradise Valley. The ridge across the valley to our left is part of Concord Naval Weapons Station. Below us is the Montecito project. It was first proposed as a sprawling ridgeline housing development with a strip mall. A compromise negotiated by Save Mount Diablo nixed the strip mall and fit the same number of houses into half the space. The rest of the property was donated to the public for addition to Lime Ridge open space. Included in the deal were the Montecito staging area where we started this hike and the trail we're about to take into Paradise Valley.
The cool thing about Paradise Valley is that you see Lime Ridge from either side and you think of it as a single ridge. But in fact, Paradise Valley splits up right up to the very peak, and you get this little hidden drainage between the two ridges that takes you right up to the peak of Lime Ridge. A lot of the trees that you see have grown up since the mining ended, and in some ways the wildlife habitat is actually better now than previously because there's a lot of exposed rock. But this is a preserve that's a work in progress. Restoration is happening right before your eyes.
As we move into Paradise Valley, we're moving from valley oak savanna to a forest with lots of coast live oaks. Their leaves are curved, and some people remember them by thinking, floats like a boat. Another tree you'll see is the California buckeye. It has big compound leaves that spread out from a central stalk like fingers. The species is deciduous. It loses its leaves all at once, but not in the fall. Instead, the buckeye drops its leaves as soon as its water supply dwindles. In this part of California, that often means in June or July. So you can crunch your way through autumn leaves in the middle of the summer. Hop trees are here too, also called Telia. They're in the citrus family and have 3-part leaves. They cause skin irritations in some people. But hop tree leaves are generally not as irritating as those of poison oak, which also grows here. In both cases, leaves of 3, let it be. The grasslands around here are mostly made up of non-native species from Europe. But keep a lookout for some fine stands of California's official state grass, purple needlegrass. Here's botanist Heath Bartosh.
Look closely, you'll find some good bunches of our state grass, purple needlegrass. It has long awns coming off the seed heads, and so the awns themselves and the seed heads look sort of purple, which gives it its name, and the long awns are the needle part.
So somehow some of the native grasses are able to make it in the sea of non-natives.
Yeah, the purple needlegrass is a perennial, and so it's able to get established and persist when the annual grasses come and go year after year. Purple needlegrass has one of the deepest root systems of any perennial grass around. They've been documented as going as deep as 30, 40 feet.
Another plant to look for in Paradise Meadows is Datura or Jimson weed. When the grasses have turned tawny and most flowers have gone to seed in the late spring and summer, Datura takes the stage with roundish mounds of dark green foliage and big white trumpet-shaped flowers. Datura is a poisonous plant native to warmer places and naturalized here. It appears in some of Georgia O'Keeffe's most famous desert paintings. Now wend your way up through Paradise Valley on the single-track trail, searching for coast live oak, buckeye, hoptree, purple needlegrass, and datura. Quite a few trails connect with this one, but you'll get to our next stop easily if you go left whenever you come to a fork in the trail. When in doubt, go left. In about a mile, that's 20 to 30 minutes, you'll pop out of the forest onto a slope that offers a grand view of Mount Diablo and of an active quarry on a sub-peak called Mount Zion. That overlook is our next stop.